FountainFX on Friday the 21st of March 2014. Happy holidays to those in South Africa, and for those around the rest of the world, sorry, you're going to work today. And we are looking at the Euro-US dollar on the daily chart. We can see that for the last couple of days we've had excellent trading days. Price has been moving, it hasn't been choppy. We haven't been trying to figure out whether it's going to go up or down. It's just clearly just gone down. There's been no real upward momentum. This could be a great opportunity on the bigger picture for price to turn. We've got an area now it's coming into, which is an area of support with all this choppiness here previously where price was, and we've seen that price has just pulled up a little bit. It's going sideways. This is what often happens after two big moves in the market. You're going to find that it's a bit like running a marathon, is what they say. At the end of a marathon, you're not going to run a sprint. So, you know, everything calms down, having a light jog basically. So price has moved that much, it's now consolidating, waiting for the next move. So what opportunities can we take from this today? Well, there's no news out, no major news out on the euro or the US dollar, so we don't have to look at the news, but we can look at smaller time frame charts and see what that can give us. Go look at the 60-minute. We can see that yesterday 2:30, 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, there was major news on the US dollar. It didn't really do a lot. A lot of whipping up and down in terms of that with this spinning top formation, but indecision. So let's go and look at the 15-minute. We can see that we've had an area of resistance formed here at the 137.90 confirmed. Previously it happened back here in the Asian session and price fell from it. It's reached it again and it's fallen further. We could have taken a nice trade off this on the 5-minute chart this morning at 8:30. That would have banked us around about 15 points of profit. Now price is pushing back up. It's getting almost near to it, but it's not getting there quite, and we can see that there's a doji forming here. Well, there was a doji forming here. So you've got to wait until the candles have finished forming before you have a decision on what they're actually doing. If we go down to the 5-minute, let's just take a look at what we could have traded or how we could trade. Right, there you go. We see there's a clear lack of upwards momentum. That momentum is changed, it's declined. You could have taken a nice trade here this morning. Reason being is that, look, if you look, the actual candlesticks are a lot smaller. There's a lot less volatility in the Asian market when it comes into the European market. We are at the 137.90, a previous area of resistance. Confirmation, nice short here on the open. Would have taken you all the way down to 137.68. You'd have got out somewhere around here because of these candlestick formations showing clear indecision in direction. A higher low formed here, and so therefore it would have been a case of, yep, let's get out. So close it around about the 137.72, so 13 points of profit. What's happening now? Price is in a clear area of indecision, doesn't know whether it wants to go up or down, it's just going sideways. So it may be a case of let's just use some trend lines from a low, and if we draw a low to a low, oh dear, there you go, we've got a lower low, that's trying to push that way. And from a high to a high, we've got a high here, and we're coming down to the other highs there. So slightly funny formation. It's actually a flag formation if we look at that, or a pennant you might call it. So what we'd be looking at is a breakout above this if we want to see the continuation of this uptrend that's formed. So take the breakout as it breaks above this particular trend line and take that long. However, we do have to be aware clearly that there's an area of resistance, the 137.90, and it may be a case the breakout is short-lived if it pushes up and then just turns and comes back down again. So don't necessarily use this as a clear indication to say, oh, I'm going to go long. You want to see you've got an area of resistance right above it. So it needs to break through this and break through the area of resistance before you've got confirmation that you want to take a long trade. And the great thing about trading on a 5-minute chart is that, as you can see, we had this pennant formation. It said wait until the break, and also the break needs to break through this area of resistance. Now we can see very, very much a strong bullish candlestick formation. Price has pulled back down, used the previous area of resistance as an area of support, and then continued in the uptrend. So that's the confirmation to go long that we've been looking for. And that's it from FountainFX. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend.